a fishing legend in his own mind. Here's Rick Jordan.
Good morning. Hey, happy Friday. Best day of the week is with us. It's colder than it ought to be, but we're warming up, David.
That's what I hear, yeah.
You told me we were.
A little warmer for the weekend, much warmer later next week. When we could see 30 again.
I think the temperature doodah on my dashboard is stuck at the far right side.
Yeah.
We're going to have to
It's chilly out there.
Hammer that chillier. All righty, let's talk fishing and outdoor stuff with the real legend of this business, Russ Francisco. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
You're a legend.
I don't know about that, but I'm old. That makes you a legend. That's fine.
Somebody called me a legend, and Dave Strandberg, and we both looked at each other and said, no. If you think you're a legend, you're probably not. So let's leave it at that and talk about ice fishing. It's been awfully cold. Have fellas and gals been out?
Yeah. So lots of people out, lots of crankdowns on lakes around here we haven't seen in a while, years. But, we got thick ice, so people that want to go can go anytime they want.
I've had a lot of people, including some relatives down in the Twin Cities, ask about Lake Superior. Could they walk across Lake Superior today, tomorrow?
The testers were out there this week, and they were out every day, and they're down in the corner, and you shouldn't go.
No.
Okay. Time, but you can see ice. As far as you can see, there's ice now. So if it just lays flat for another few days, we'll start to be able to at least fish off the beach. I'm sure. We'll see. Those guys will get out there and they'll let us know. And when it gets to be 4 or 5 inches and pretty solid. But if we don't get any wind, we'll be in good shape.
I have never fished Lake Superior from the shoreline. Usually in the winter, I'm busy doing hockey or something.
Right.
And how does it work? You find a spot and you just put some magic lure on and throw as far as you can?
I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's simpler because people just go out to the drop-off and run a heavy bait on the bottom with some smelt and stuff. Or you can you can fish them like crappies if the clothes are in. We're fishing small jigs and a waxworm. So when the fish are plentiful, it's pretty easy to go out and catch some fish. So it's pretty good. We haven't had that in over a decade, so we'll see what happens now. But, I think it'll be, if we don't get any wind, we will be on the ice. I always tell people if we're going to be on the ice, it'll be by the time the Duluth Boat Show comes. And if we got ice then we'll be in good shape. We usually get 3-4 weeks, and then it's over. But right now, to see where we're at, if the wind doesn't bust it up, I noticed there must have been some wind out in the lake because it was busted up near the shore this morning, but it's all welded together again. But it was smooth as a hockey rink, and it just next to the shore. So usually when you see it bust up next to the shore, there was a wind out in the lake somewhere, and the waves came in. But they didn't bust the whole thing up, just on the beach, so it wasn't much of a wind, but it was enough. So just got to be careful. That's the problem with Lake Superior, because one side's always open, and if you don't know what you're doing and you go too far, you don't realize that the ice is busting up, and you got to swim to get back to shore.
We used to live in Lakeside, about 40th, 50th east, and I would look at the lake on my left as I'm driving to work and think, boy, what a beautiful skating rink. Do you know anybody, or have you ever skated on Lake Superior?
I have never skated, but, back when we had ice, back the last time when it froze all the way to Two Harbors, people skated from the North Shore all the way down, Beautiful. It was amazing. Beautiful. It was an amazing year.
I grew up skating on ponds with muskrat, what do you call them? Huts, I guess.
Yep.
Anyway, but it was always fun because you could explore the shoreline, have a good time, see occasional critters. Hockey rinks, much better ice.
Different critters.
Yes, you get bulldogs and gophers and stuff. All right, so which lakes are you hearing about that have coughed up some fish here lately?
Well, a week ago Wednesday, my grandson was out on Fish Lake, and they did really nice on crappies, and so that's been pretty good. The river's still been okay on walleyes. The bay is still producing some fish. It's a day-to-day deal. Some days are real good, some days not so good. But Upper River, I talked to the kids last night. They're out there. They called me and said they were catching walleyes and a few burbot, and for a while there were lots of burbots coming through. But that's we'll see what happens. Fishing overall this winter has been good. We've had a long run of it. Some people have sort of, not that they've stopped, but they've sort of had their fill of having to go, and now they're sort of looking at their boats and stuff. So it's sort of funny, on every day. But it's still, with all the amount of ice we've got and the colder temperature we had, we ought to be fishing well into March if we want to. It would have to warm up an awful lot to tear this one up. This is a lot of ice, and we're selling extensions like crazy. Mm-hmm. We ran out of augers, a lot of augers, and we managed to get another, 6 of this and 7 of this and a few of this. We're running out of tents now and things like that because it's just been such a long run. And it was one of those things where it got cold and it got warm and it got cold. But we've had a long winter actually. It's been a good run for winter.
Years ago, now I'll just skip that, but. No need for me to come up with things that were stupid by the Jordan boys.
The other thing is we had good snow. We had some really good snow to start with, and we sort of lost that. So we're hoping we get some snow so snowmobilers can get back out and really run again. And so that'll be one more sport that people had a good start, and then we sort of lost it, and now we're waiting for it to come again. So it's been that way. But right now manufacturers are just really they're starting to run out of stuff. And it's because they're going to make changes, and so they've been giving us lots of stuff on deals. So we've been passing those things on, and Clam is going to put 2 lures in a package next year. Packaging is getting expensive, so they're going to put 2 lures in a package instead of 1. So it'll be more expensive per package. So all the single packages they're dumping through, so we can run them on sale and things like that. So that's what we're doing right now. And then Bruce and I are over at the warehouse. We're inventorying the new line coming in for summer, and we got Daiwa and Shimano. The boat shows on the 19th of February, so not that far off. And we're going to kick off our 50th year anniversary, so that'll be fun. And then so we're checking in line and lures and stuff like that. So we're a little early to put it all up. We got to get it all checked in and ready to go. Last year at this time, we were just talking. You and I were just talking. We were converting the store to spring. Yeah. I mean, because it was pretty much over. And so it was really weird. This year's an entirely different deal.
2 weeks away from the boat show, huh?
Well, about 3. I think 19th.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow. That'll be fun.
Did you say 50th anniversary, by the way?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been standing behind that counter for 50 years.
Wow.
And then I did it for Eddie Drill for 7 before that. I've been doing boat parts and stuff for a long time.
Where was the original store?
Right next door to the one we have now. It was in the basement of that apartment building next door.
Oh, that was a Hardee's for a while, wasn't it? Next to you?
Well, that was Hardee's was next door. Yeah, we shared. Well, I say we shared the parking lot. I stole their parking lot, but that was a lot of fun to start with. That's when we went into the mid '70s into a recession, and everybody was closing. It was terrible, and I didn't want to move, so I did what I always did for Eddie and just opened up a marine store. So that's how that all started. I
remember Gary Severson, very good friend out in Lakeside, hockey dad, heck of a nice guy. He said, we were getting ready. We were going to do a couple of days up in the Boundary Waters. And I suggested I have to get a few things, sinkers and, this and that. So we got in his car, and he started driving to an area that I didn't know had a fishing store, Russ Francisco.
Yep, it was a long time ago. But it's in fact, Gary is the one that taught me about Lake Superior and knowing where you are, because he did go for a walk on the water to get back. I think him and Sammy Elvar were out there one time, way out in the lake fishing walleyes on the South Shore, and it broke up behind him. And he said I learned a lesson. He said, so I always tell people, pay attention. If it's a little wavy, probably get back to shore pretty quick, because when you get there, it's going to be broke up.
He told me he went on a diet after that. It didn't work.
Froze half to death.
All right, Russ, thank you much.
You bet. Have a good day.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
9:20 is our KDAL time. This is fun talking about fishing. I would love to be in a boat.
Not this time of year.
Well, sunshine, 75 degrees.
Oh, that sounds fun.
A can of Pepsi right here.
Yeah.
My dog right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hurry
Don't even
up.
need to catch a fish at that point.
Nope.
Okay.
You just sit there and pet the dog.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
9:21. We'll be right back.
Yeah, it's chilly. What did you say temp was?
10 below at the airport, 0 downtown, and where Pat Kukula is at 7 below in Superior.
7 below, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Doors all locked, nice and tight, Pat?
I'm not outside, though, but it almost feels like it's 7 below in here sometimes. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I guess that's big talk now is the weather, and nobody likes this.
No, you know what? I'm fiscally tight, okay? And I just hear that furnace running all the time in this weather.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. But, you know, what are you going to do, Rick? I mean, you could build an igloo, I guess, or something like that.
How do you spell Florida?
What?
They haven't been all that warm either.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, we were down there and we had wonderful weather, and we get home and we see the headlines of near freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the orange crop is your orange juice is going to cost you more in a month or so. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. You better take your vitamin C a different way. Yeah. Lay off the screwdrivers.
Okay. It's moving right along here at 9:23 on KDAL. Pat,
I know.
we don't have a hunting season open right now, do we?
We don't, but we have good deals because, you know, it's February. As a matter of fact, I got my first good deal from Winchester Repeating Arms, which begins the 1st of February through March 31st, and that's their warm-up rebate. And it's only $25, but what the heck, on any new pump or rimfire or rifle, XPR rifle. So we're starting to warm up our wallets with that. I just got done ordering our safes, and they haven't told me quite yet, but they, interestingly enough, have some really big rebates coming up. Oh, I'm going to say March, probably. March is going to be our month, and then it follows. You know, this time of the year, it's not unusual for companies to have these rebates, and some of them are certainly worth getting to pay attention. We do our best to pay attention to them, but the first quarter, they like their rebates, and of course we have just marked down quite a few of our new handguns because we have too many, and they're new and they're marked down anywhere between $50 or more, and you can still bring a trade in on that, or you can put them on our 2-month lay-by plan. The primers, metallic loaders, they also went down some. The small rifle and some of the pistol primers, they went down as much as $10, $15 a thousand on some of them.
Nice.
And so you know that's refreshing because it's good to have a break somewhere. And we do see quite a bit more reloading now in the winter months. And shotgun too, of course. So there's you can keep warm with rebates and saving money.
I like that.
Yeah, we can do that. And unfortunately, because of the weather, the Superior Trap Club they're going to try now again this Sunday.
Good.
You know, it's too hard on the machines and it's too hard on the people and on the firearms. So, but Sunday's looking pretty good for them to come out and shoot. And there's been a lot of people around because people want to get out and do something.
Sure. Now, those are volunteers that work that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Salute.
Yeah, they're getting... Go ahead.
I salute them for this kind of weather, that kind of job.
I know. It's just unbelievable, really. They're also... speaking of volunteers, the National Military Federation, the Gitchigumi chapter here, getting ready for their youth hunt in April, and the end, I almost said this month because we're so close to the end of January now. The end of February is their banquet, February 27th, and that's always a good time and to a good cause. But I tell you, our world would, or in general, if it weren't for volunteers, I don't know where we would be, and there's so many of them that dedicate so much time.
Yeah, not only to the outdoors, but to medical and
yes,
just neighborly. I salute them big time.
Yes. Yeah, I think people, if they really took stock of that, and I know some do, but most don't, it's just they make everything run. They really do. So with, not a lot, with really no money, just volunteering. So the world is still good.
Give us some good deals now. Give us deals, and then you can get back to work.
Yeah. Do I have to?
No, you can go home.
Okay. Well, again, I mentioned the handguns. That's for sure. Yeah. We've got. We're just bringing out some of our turkey. I know it's a little early, but then we just got lonesome for looking at turkey things, so we brought some of it out. We're getting our new our new product in all the time. And again, I mentioned the primers and the guns, and we're got some clothing on sale. So, and it's always fun just to come and look. When we start bringing the new things out, it's fun to look at new product.
It sure is. What are your hours at Spirit Shooter Supply?
9 to 6, Monday through Friday, and 9 to 5 on Saturday.
All right. Thank you very much, Pat Kukl.
You betcha.
See you later. Got a message here, Dave. I'm going to hand this to you. You can read the bold there under the picture.
Boulder Lake Candlelight Ski and Snowshoe is coming up, I guess, Saturday.
Yeah.
It says this Saturday, but it doesn't give a date. So.
It's tomorrow. I think my wife printed that early in the week.
That's at the Boulder Lake Environmental Learning Center.
That is on the way to the Boulder Lake Dam, or what would we call it? The boat access.
All right.
And I've been on that years ago when I had legs. But it's a lot of fun.
6 p.m., candlelight ski and snowshoes. So
that's fun.
Go through the trails with candlelight.
I got a hunch there's hot chocolate here and there, too.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine. I would hope so.
I love that. All right. Got to take a break here.
9:29, 9:30 in the morning here on KDAL. Rick and the Friday Fishing Frenzy.
Yeah, I'm already talking about boat landings. Dave does not care.
Yeah, well, I don't have a boat.
Do you ever fish?
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
Okay.
That's a long time ago, but yeah.
You want to go fishing?
That was back in the days of cane poles and bobbers.
That's how I started. Absolutely. Yep.
All right.
And it worked, too.
Yeah. Johnny's got a boat, I bet.
Johnny has a very nice boat.
Okay.
And some very nice fishing equipment in the store.
Still got cane poles and bobbers there, Johnny?
No, but you know what? I can get them in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good.
I haven't seen anybody using a cane pole in years.
Yeah, I think that goes back a couple of generations.
Yeah.
Thanks, Johnny.
But it was what it was, and you could still do that from shore if you've got a decent drop off in front of you.
Yeah, that's Huckleberry Finn style.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be sitting there barefoot with your jeans rolled up in a straw hat. But it caught fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big black line, too.
Yeah, whiskered fish.
Yeah, there you go.
I can tell Strenberg's feeling better. He's coming up with zingers here. How's fishing been up your way, other than doggone cold?
It's been hard to really judge because not a lot of people have been going out in the cold.
Yeah.
But the handful of guys that have been getting out, sounds like Boulder had a really good day about a day ago, and with the ice setting up on the big lake, locally I don't think we'll be fishing for a while yet, but I'm gonna have to go take a look at the Chequamegon Bay because they've had ice for a couple weeks now, and that almost might be thick enough for me to go step on it.
I think I get your drift on that one.
Yeah, I don't like to drift.
I don't. I hear one crack, and even if it's a mile away, I'm running back to shore.
Yeah. I like to stay dry. That's for me.
Yep. Tell you, my phobia is a real one because as a kid, I was falling through the ice all the time, and I had hockey skates on.
Oh, boy.
That's hard to swim.
Ponds in the backyard or what?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It was maybe 3 feet deep, but we always skated in the real shallow area. So if we did go down, it was more dirty than deadly. So what are we using for baits?
This week it's been mostly crappies and chubs. We got a few guys going trout fishing, so they've been grabbing the wax worms, and I did with the trout fishing opener. Mm-hmm. I ordered in some night crawlers, and I got, believe it or not, a fresh cooler full of night crawlers for the folks that are going out and targeting brook trout
in lakes or rivers.
No, lakes. Like our inland trout season opener, which was like 2 weeks ago. Little brooky lakes up the Gunflint, and locally over by the Mennonite, you got like that. The Mirror Lake? Got the rainbow trout in it.
Yeah. Hey,
there was like a clear and a mirror. I know that.
Yeah.
I fished them when I was a kid.
It's only like 1 or 2 houses on that lake.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
It is. We drive past it every once in a while. In fact, probably a couple of Saturdays ago, we drove past it, and there were 2 cars parked and 2 ice houses out on that lake, and that's the first I have ever seen on that. Yeah.
A young man showed me a picture of a really nice trout, and he said that's where he got it from, and I thought, I'm not calling him a liar, but it's like I've never seen a trout that big out of there before. That looked pretty dang impressive. It looked like about a 3.5, 4 pounder. Just big, giant rainbow.
And what was he using for bait?
I'm not sure, but I think I sold him wax worms.
I'll be darned.
I know those rainbows really like to key in on wax worms.
I wish we could read their brains. What makes them think that a waxworm is a natural food supply?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. And I know myself. I've hiked into some of the boundary water brookie lakes with night crawlers, and have done really good. And I thought, well, I know crawlers are a pretty natural thing for them in the summer, but how many crawlers are you going to see in January? But I don't know. I've put them down, and the bobber goes down, so I'm happy.
Don't argue with success. Yep. Archery season is always open at Charleston's. That's cool.
This weekend is a huge weekend for archery at Charleston's. We have the Minnesota Regionals, so people that want to go to state and shoot later in the year, they have to put in a regional score so they kind of are set up for who they qualify against.
Yeah.
And the Duluth Archery Club is running the shoot, and they will be hosting that shoot here this weekend. So if you drive by the bait shop, archery is going to be jammed full Saturday and Sunday with people getting in their regional scores.
And then they move on to where, do you think?
Then they go to the state shoot, which I don't have the information in front of me, but it's going to be over in the St. Cloud area.
Oh.
And that is usually about another month after the regionals. And so, but anyone interested in coming and shooting the regionals, you can call us up, and we have sign-ups for. There's a 9, noon, and 3 o'clock line on Saturday, and a 9 and a noon line on Sunday.
I really enjoyed my archery days when I was footloose and fancy-free.
Yeah, we can get you back in it.
I can't even see the targets anymore. Okay, what are the hours for archery and the store?
Bait shop opens up at 6. Archery opens up at 8. We close them down together at 8 o'clock and 7 on Sundays.
Johnny, appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. Keep a tight line.
All right.
See you later. I ran across something that I had saved a while ago. I'm going to try and read this with some intelligence. This is dated January 15th, 2022. Apparently, we had some nasty snow because my story here talks about 20 inches of new snow.
Holy cow.
And
that's a lot at one time.
that is a lot. I was sharing this with my family and found this thing laying around.
Wow.
And I was thanking my oldest son for...
Did he do the digging out at
Yes,
that point?
he did.
Very good.
I don't know how he got the snowblower started, but when we got home that afternoon...
Very important.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have... I don't think we have snow drifts and piles 20 inches.
Not yet. We still got a little winter to go, but yeah.
Yep.
How far? What's the ice thickness nowadays?
Oh, I bet on our lake is easily 12 inches.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the augers usually? I mean, you need an extension to get through, or no?
Not for 12 inches.
Oh,
I think
okay.
probably when you start getting to 18 to 20 inches, depends on the auger you got.
I suppose. Of course, if you got a chisel, doesn't matter. Just...
Oh, the old-time stuff?
Yeah, right.
Did you ever do that?
Of course. We're talking old-time ice fishing.
What did you use? Did you have a real ice chisel?
Just had a big stick kind of thing with a pointy end and chopped a hole, and there you go.
Mine was a pipe that my grandfather visited from Kansas City. He said, well, I think we should do some ice fishing. He thought that he could take that story home with some pictures.
Yeah.
So he went down in the basement of my dad's house, of course, when I was 12 years old, and that pipe came up a couple hours later, and it was sharp. You could shave with it.
Nice, yeah. That helps.
And he attacked in fact, the kids in the neighborhood saw this guy down there making holes. Excuse me, can you make one for me?
The hole maker of the lake. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, 9:40, we'll be back. More of the Fishing Frenzy coming up. All right, you're back.
I am back. It's the Frenzy on a Friday. We're about, 19 minutes before 10 o'clock?
I'd go over that. 9:41.
No, it can't be 19. Yeah, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're right.
Yeah. Whew, time's flying.
Yeah, math wasn't my best subject either.
I don't think I had a good subject. If I had. All right, we're back on the Frenzy with Dave Miller, Northwest Outlet in Superior. Morning.
Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Dave, and good morning, everybody out there.
It's a chilly one.
It's chilly, but man, that sun is absolutely gorgeous as long as it's not shining in your eye.
Yeah, we noticed this morning. Couldn't even see the road.
Yeah, well, there's salt on the windows, and and it's like, holy cow, it can get intense in a hurry. But there's a couple of big things going on these days here that I just got to make sure I share with everybody. I've mentioned it before too, but the Lake Superior Ice Festival is today and tomorrow, Friday and Saturday. And if you go online and Google Lake Superior Ice Festival, it's incredible all the things they got going on down there. This is kind of from the grandparents to the itty-bitty little kids. I was just really amazed with all the activities that they've got going on down there, and inside and outside. And, there's hockey, there's figure skating, there's sliding, there's a laser light show tomorrow night, and it's going to be quite the get together. And
where is this?
Right by Barker's Island.
Barker's Island in Superior.
Yeah, I drive by the big sliding hill every day, so it's getting bigger as we speak.
Right.
How big is it? How tall?
Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah, the kids will get a kick out of that.
20 feet?
Oh yeah, easy.
No more than that.
Is it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, it's
all the snow they've taken off the roads in Superior this winter are now piled up in a big hill.
Yeah, great. With all that salt and sand, that's great for your backside.
Yeah. Pond hockey, and boy, I'm sure you're familiar with it, Dave, but there's a lot of food trucks there, too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's got to be a challenge for those folks. But, but yeah, there's events going on just all over the place. All kinds of different things to do. So if you're looking for something to do today or tomorrow, and especially that light show, I've never seen one of those. So on the list. And then tomorrow night, the at the Brule cross country ski trail. What do they call that one? The Brule Trail. They got the candlelight ski going on.
Nice.
That's fun.
And that's ski and snowshoe, I think, both. And boy, that's a great event. And like with a snowshoe, I mean, you don't need to have any experience at all except bring your snowshoes, and it's just really pretty to be out in the woods, and the candles are going every so often. And then they got stuff at the little chalet thing they got there, and after hours ski trail, that's what they call it.
Well,
so,
any of those outdoor activities, you have to stop at Northwest Outlet though to get suited up.
Well, it never hurts to stop by and make sure you got good long underwear and smart wool or darn cut socks and the warm hats and boots and all of that winter stuff from Columbia and the North Face and all of our lot throughout the footwear and the hats and gloves and stuff. It's all in clearance right now. So there's some phenomenal deals going on, I guess, folks, and still some great selection, great colors, and we're busy like choppers. Man, everybody's coming in looking for choppers.
I wore my choppers today.
Yep. They're getting ready for everybody getting outside and having fun. And with a forecast, it's looking really good for getting outside and having fun.
Way better. One more question. Where's the site of that big snow slide?
You can't miss it. It's kind of right straight up from the causeway going over to the island. And they got all kinds of parking down there and stuff. But yeah, you cannot miss the slide. And they're going to have a bonfire down at the bottom for warming up, and they got all this ice racing stuff going on with motorcycles and four-wheelers, and it just boggles my mind the way they've organized this and got all kinds of things going on, and so it's a great outside opportunity.
Good. Thank you. Very good. See you later.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Have a great weekend and stay warm. Come see us.
All right, hey, Randy.
Yeah.
When I was pre-married, you remember those days, Footloose?
The pre-marriage days, wow.
100 years ago.
Way too far back for me.
Okay. She's not listening right now, so I could use this story.
Don't anybody say anything.
I had a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
And I worked at a radio station in Minneapolis.
Okay.
KUXL, does that ring a bell?
I heard of it, yeah.
Yeah. That was Brother Richard.
Yes.
Not allowed to talk.
But you give yourself away.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do remember it then, don't you?
Sure.
Well, this station got in some financial trouble one winter. Things, I don't know if somebody ran off with the petty cash box or what, but they didn't have enough money to make my paycheck.
Oh, no.
Which wasn't very much anyway.
Well,
so what they did... They did a trade-out at an auto store.
Oh, nice.
And I got 4 studded tires on my Volkswagen.
You only need 2. Go on the drive wheels.
Not when you're racing.
Oh, okay. You were racing.
And that's what I did a couple times.
Yeah.
Till I banged up the fenders. And, boy, those fenders are expensive.
Well, I had studded tires for many years living up the hill in Proctor. It was always an adventure getting from here up to there without studded tires on an icy morning. So
the rear tire, very important.
Right.
The right rear.
And, of course, eventually they got rid of the studded tires because they kind of grooved up the pavement.
Boy, in the Twin Cities you could see where the tires had been, too, on I-35. Well. But anyway, that was a great time. Oh, a good time was had by all. And
there'll be ice racing down at Barker's this weekend, tonight and tomorrow, and pond hockey between the Superior Fire Department and Superior Police Department tonight.
On natural ice?
I would imagine, right there on the water between Barker's Island and the shore.
They have boards up?
I haven't.
You haven't seen
maybe snowboards.
Yeah.
Just to keep the puck in check.
Just pile snow up.
Right.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
It's equal for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, got to take a break. We'll be right back. Matt King at Fisherman's Corner. Good morning.
Good morning. A good cold morning.
Good cold. We're having a great time here. I haven't seen Strandberg in about a month.
I've been getting those Fridays off,
Lucky guy.
Well, and some other people have been going down to like warm temps down in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they did. They did, and I got a little sunburn that's finally peeling, so I'm okay.
Of course, if you're going down there now, you're going to have to bring your parka with you. It's cold down in Florida.
That's what I heard, yeah. Well, Matt, you'd like this. We're sitting on our veranda in the back. And in Coral Gables in Fort Myers area, if you've been there, they have canals everywhere. Just like we have streets that numbers start with 2 and go up to 102. And so we're sitting there in a lawn chair just looking at the water, pretty dark water. And a splash happens right in front of us. As we look closer, here was coming, what is it, a pod of dolphins?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And in between was another big fat thing that looked like a walrus. I don't know. I forget what they call
it.
Manatee.
Yeah.
Thank you. And what a treat that would be to have some of those up here.
Yeah. They'd clean our lake out of all the bait fish and everything real fast, though.
Well, I was hoping they'd take the weeds. But no, the fish need the weeds, too, don't they?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You've been down there, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, I've been down there, yep. Especially around that Tampa area there. I did a little inshore fishing down there. It was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little different than around here, but we're in the middle of hard water fishing, and boy, the last 2 weeks we built some pretty good ice, and people are driving now most places, I would say. I'm thinking this weekend we're going to be pretty busy because the weather's finally going to get back up above 15 degrees, and ice fishing should be pretty good.
20 will sound like Florida.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, we've had a 2-week stretch here of some pretty cold temps.
Yeah.
The one thing it did do for us is it made everything real solid. So, like I say, a lot of vehicles getting out on the water now. Mm-hmm. So it makes it easier to go, and we don't have a lot of snow, so you can pretty much drive most places, and get out, and, it's a lot easier when, especially if you're a person that can't get around quite as good, you can drive your truck out there. That makes it a lot easier.
I have a rule. I only follow tracks that have already been made.
Yeah, that's not a bad rule to have. For sure, you still want to check your conditions, that's for sure, and make sure that you know what's underneath you before you go out there. A lot of roads, on some of these lakes where people have been going quite a bit, so you can kind of see those areas. But, I think we got another good 3-4 weeks of walleye fishing yet. Yep. Lake of the Woods goes longer, but around here, and then you got all your, a lot of people spearing pike still and going after pike too, tip-ups, and then the pan fishing, that'll continue all the way through. So we got a lot of fishing left here for another, good 2 months really with this kind of ice. I would say we're going to get through March pretty good.
Yeah, nothing finer than fresh ice caught crappie or something. Yeah,
exactly. I cooked some up the other night, and that was really, really delicious.
Out of what lake?
Up towards that bowstring area.
Your secret lake up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was good and some good fish. But no, we're ready for the weekend. I think it's going to be, like I say, pretty good. We've had a little bit of a slower stretch, which is expected when you get cold like this, but I'm expecting fishing to pick up this weekend and through next week. I mean, I saw a day even where they were talking close to 40 degrees one day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think next Thursday or something like that.
Strandy, you see that on your forecast?
I got 30s by the end of next week, but I suppose it'd be pushing 40.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty warm from what we had. That's only, about a 60-degree temperature difference.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so we're stocked up. I got a lot of these. The 30 bomb lure up on Lake of the Woods has been. They were using it other places too, but that dark stained water, that's a light up lure. It blinks.
Yeah.
We're stocked back up on those. We're ready for everything else, we got bait and stuff, and I've been trying to keep auger blades in stock as long as I can get them, and we got some great deals going on with 15% off augers, and we got some great deals on the remaining ice houses, 20% off all our rods and tip-ups, and boots are 30% off. I got 30% off waders, which not many people buy them, but it's a good time of the year to grab a pair if you need them. Winter hats and gloves, 30% off. And, yeah, we still got, a number of heaters left and a few houses, bunch of augers left, and a lot of rods and stuff, and a lot of tackle. We loaded up this year. Bought a lot more tackle for fishing than I have in the past. We actually had to shuffle the store around to be able to fit it in. So we're got quite a few different lures, and it's been pretty good. I'm starting to get summer stuff in too.
Oh, great!
Yeah, it's already. We're already talking about that. It's starting to trickle in, and I should get more here as we get closer to March. We'll start getting more of that in.
Okay, you get lots of catalogs from the companies, and they say, "Hey, this is the hottest new doodah." What have you seen coming down your mail chute that you think, "Hey, that's pretty cool"?
Yeah, I really can't. Right now, I really can't think off the top of my head something that's like really. I know I got some nice new tackle boxes coming from kind of Tackle XX, soft-sided stuff that are pretty nice.
Yeah.
But I can't really think of anything that really hit me right now that I ordered. I know there is. I ordered so much stuff though that you try to remember it all.
Yeah.
But I can't off the top of my head. I can't think of. There's a lot of new jigs on the market because that has, with the forward-facing sonar, jigs have become such a, they're trying to make them different so they really show up on your sonar and stuff. So that's been one of the things that you're seeing is a lot more different jigs made and stuff like that.
Well,
yeah.
You brought up something I got to ask you. We got a couple of minutes. Okay. Forward-facing, do you use it?
I just bought it this winter.
Oh, okay. So you haven't had it tested.
So I have not used it in the summer. I've only used it a couple times now ice fishing. We'll see how it goes in the summer. I just got one. Like I say, I've used it twice now, a few days fishing, and it's pretty neat. I'll say that. Watching walleyes where you can see them come in from a distance, and, you see them coming, so you can kind of adjust your bait or maybe keep your bait still or, whatever you do. And then watching crappies and stuff and, how they react, what they do it's interesting.
That would be interesting, yeah.
It throws a different perspective as to what you think you've been doing down there sometimes was a little different when you can see the whole area of what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm interested, too, to use it out on Lake Superior jigging for lake trout.
Well, when you do,
be kind of fun.
Remember how you did it and everything, and we'll pass that on.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people are interested in a new product that really, really works. All right, the sound says, Dave, you're all done.
You guys have a good weekend.
Matt King, appreciated it. Fisherman's Corner, nice job. Coming up on 10 o'clock. Dave.
I know it. It'll be news time next, and then the Best of Bruce Siskey show this morning.
Take care.
On KDAL. Rick Jordan back next weekend. We'll do this again next Friday.